step after step.
Look at you, buddy.
Year after year.
Come on.
Who would have thought this little boy, who once could barely move and couldn't speak,
Look at you. Big long steps.
would be where he is today?
2, 3. Keep going. 4.
I'm having trouble accepting that, but we're going to middle school next year.
An 11-year-old happy kid now.
Sometimes you just know.
And it was love at first sight when Nancy Smith first saw a picture of newborn Vanya at an orphanage in Ukraine.
There was something about him. I mean, I can't really tell you what it was. We've got to go get that little boy.
Though not big risk takers, that's exactly what Nancy and her husband did. Locking eyes, it all made sense.
Adopt a baby who we really knew nothing about was a great leap for us.
What they did know before adopting Vanya, also known as Ivan, is that he was missing a leg below the knee. But upon arrival in Ukraine, Smith held a limp baby and learned that he had a brain injury at birth, cerebral palsy, and a long list of diagnoses.
Overwhelming.
That did not keep this kid down.
Get tall.
Big and tall.
United Ability, particularly physical therapist Marlise Delgado, quickly became like family.
We're working on getting up from the floor so that he can get up by himself if he falls down. Ivan and I have been together for so many years. He is like my second son. We have to negotiate every week for therapy. I know it's hard. Can we do it together? Can we stand up 3 times? Then let's stand up 5 times.
No.
How many? 3? Okay.
The United Ability staff helped him to get a leg and began using different types of equipment in learning to walk.
So he eventually was able to walk in a walker, and he can actually take a few independent steps now as well. 4, 5.5, 6. Good job. He used to also use an augmentative device to speak, and now he clearly does not need that.
We will rock you.
Quite the personality on this kid. He loves music and doesn't go anywhere without his trains,
Toby and Diesel?
who you can also find on his really cool prosthetic. And with a big old smile, personable is a good way to describe Vanya. You only have to introduce yourself once, and he'll remember your name.
What's his name? What's my name?
Brittany.
Mrs. Smith is just so grateful that her son isn't in Ukraine right now.
It's hard to even imagine what his life would be like if he was in, even if there wasn't a war.
And that he's in the arms of United Ability.
Cane, left foot. Cane, right foot. We really do care about everything about the child.
Met him where he was at and have taken him to places we never thought.
Now, step after step, we have to keep up.
Bye-bye.
See you, buddy. Have a good weekend.